everybody. Welcome to the cottage edition of Elevate Her Soul. I'm the singing medium, Jen Abra, and this show is going to be packed full of songs for you guys. Aren't you lucky? So my idea for today was, first I want to shout out again, I always do this, is that Jordy is the show before mine. And I was like, my eyeballs like popped out of my head because she was actually talking about raising your vibration and dancing around the house. That's literally what I did from like 7:15 till now. Like I even have a Instagram story of me dancing. So there's proof that I did what she was saying. So I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to Jordy again. Okay, so my idea for tonight is going to be, I'm going to give you a March 2021 to April-ish 2021 psychic energy or an energy update or an energy forecast kind of thing. And if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you guys know that I post a lot about psychic predictions. So I actually can receive global predictions for the entire world, sometimes for my area in Toronto, Canada, sometimes for the States, sometimes for the UK, sometimes for the, mostly the UK for some reason. I don't know why I'm tapped into that energy, but I would like to give you guys some of the things that are coming through. And the thing that I also felt into feeling about what I want the show to look like tonight is that I felt like there's something on my heart that I would like to share with you guys. And I know it's going to resonate with some of you. And so I feel like this is a perfect time to do this because, hey, the camera's on me, so I get to talk about whatever I want. I'm just kidding. You guys know I love a good spotlight. Okay, so a couple of things that were coming through today. And I usually, if you also know me, you know that I take naps. So I have a nap every afternoon. That's just my routine. And so some of the things that were coming through is, why are we trying to escape things? Why are we trying to escape reality? So let me give you an example. So I'm actually at a cottage right now. So I rented a cottage for 2 weeks to escape my day-to-day mom life and my working life, to get a break and come up here and sort of do some healing work, some quiet time, just some writing of my new book, all this kind of thing. And I woke up and I was like, why do we want to escape? Why are we trying to escape our lives sometimes? And not just with going away, but like our vacations, right? We can't escape right now. We can't go and do something fun, like go to Bahamas right now, obviously. And just that energy behind, why are we wanting to escape and what are we escaping ourselves from? If that makes sense. We're always trying to seek ways to not look at ourselves, I feel like, right? And so we do a lot of things. This was inspired by someone that I was doing a reading for, who said she's afraid to not be productive. And I thought that was such an eye-opening energy to feel into that, is because we are so busy, and asking yourself, because when you get quiet, when you're by yourself, like where I am right now, you do a lot of thinking, okay? And a lot of feeling, and you get these ideas because you're disconnecting from the day-to-day busyness. And why are we busy? What's the energy of busy? And so Spirit is like, what you're trying to do, actually, what I heard was you're trying to escape from yourself. Now, if you just like feel into that, it might be a little bit heavy, but it's really important message that Spirit is wanting me to share, is that you're trying to escape from yourself, from your true self. So that's why we're busy all the time. The energy behind why we're busy. So I should say that there are things that we do need to do. The energy of being busy all the time, the energy of why are we on our phones? Why are we on Netflix? And just something to feel about. And Spirit was saying, if you get really down and dirty into your soul, the energy behind that is trying to escape from you, trying to escape from your inner, as my husband calls them, inner demons. As you're trying to escape your past. You're trying to escape the hurt. You're trying to escape the fear. You're trying to escape what's going on around you. And we kind of are programmed to do this turtling where we hide, or we have to do something else and distract ourselves from what's really going on. And I feel like what's happening is that the whole energy of being locked down, and there's so many like facets of that, but it's kind of like an invitation. And I think I talked about this before, to really sit and go, okay, what is this showing me? Why am I always trying to escape my life? And to really reevaluate what you're doing. It's a perfect opportunity for you to start something new. It's a perfect opportunity to start a meditation practice, which is how I get my information, my psychic information. So if you want to do something like I do, if you want to be a spiritual entrepreneur like I am, first of all, you're going to have to stop and meditate. And that allows you the energy of these questions coming in of why am I escaping myself, and to really get to know yourself. And that's a scary thing for people to do. I've been doing that for a while, and I really feel like it is something that people fear, but Spirit is giving you this big invitation, this big welcome mat. How can you stop escaping yourself? Like, I feel like we're just going to keep getting locked down. We're open, close, open, close. We're in Canada, so I feel like more of the states is opening up, which I said to my husband, I'm moving to Texas, okay? Because it's all open and there's no mask. So I'm coming to Texas, I'm packing my bags, but I can't because that would be escaping the current energy that's happening right now, right? So something to feel about, on your phone a lot, all that kind of stuff, right? The other thing before I get into the predictions that I got is like, why are we canceling people? How did this cancel culture begin? And all these things are like, again, I have way too much time on my hands at the cottage, right? But just feel into that. Why are we canceling people? The current energy, let's just cancel someone. You make me uncomfortable, so I'm going to cancel you. You're out, right? We block someone, we unfollow them. Dr. Seuss was canceled recently. I don't know if you saw that. In the past, J.K. Rowling has been canceled. They want to cancel Mr. Potato Head. And it's it's the energy behind the canceling. It's not the reasons why they're canceled. It's like the energy behind something makes us uncomfortable. We want to change something, and we just immediately go to, you're out, right? Maybe Mr. Potato is a bad example. But again, some of the energy that's happening right now, and that's part of the prediction, is that this is just going to get louder. And the invitation or the welcome mat that's being put out by Spirit to meditate and get quiet with yourself and really like dig deep in your soul of like, what is the real reason? What is the energy? What is my spirit saying about these things that people are doing, or the energy behind everything that's going on, to really, okay, here's the thing. I watched The Matrix on the weekend. I know it's an old movie, and I don't know if you've ever seen The Matrix, but I highly, 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 highly recommend you watch The Matrix, because I watched it for the first time on the weekend, and my mind did this. I think that's what started all this rabbit hole of me going down what's happening. But I highly recommend you watch that movie. I'm sure you've seen it before, and if you haven't, go watch it now, because it is so real. Like, I feel like they say The Matrix is a documentary, but the more work you do on yourself and the more you meditate and get quiet, the more you're going to remember the energy, which is what I'm all about in my practice, in my study, is what's going on energetically behind the things that are going on. Okay. So enough of that heavy stuff. Let's get into the predictions and the energy. Plus, by the way, the things that I just mentioned are part of the energy for March 2021 going into April. Like, these things are just going to go up. So the song that I'm hearing is up, 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 can only go up from here. Like, I really wish Spirit had given me like a really good singing voice. But anyways, that's one of the songs that's coming through, is that these things are just going to get amplified. And that's why Spirit is having me present this idea to you, to understand, like, why is this being allowed, and how can we turn it around and turn it inward to ourselves, okay? That's one thing that is coming through, those two things. Spirit also told me, I got the idea, and by the way you get this stuff is meditation. Meditation is basically the 99.9999999 percentage way of being able to tune into Spirit and connect. So a lot of us are disconnected. And again, if you go back to the Matrix movie, there's a disconnect there, right? You plug in, you unplug, and then you remember. So my new line is like, unplug. I hope you unplug. I hope you remember what is going on, okay? So another energy for March going into April is, for those who allow themselves to dream really big, they are going to be rewarded, okay? That means if you've been working hard on your goals and your dreams, and you've been doing the work on yourself, and you're getting, you're following your intuition, and you're taking the massive action, inspirational action towards that goal that you have, March and April are going to be massive, okay? So if you have this big dream, either it's going to come fully true, or it's going to be a major door is going to open for you, so that it's going to allow you to step through it to actually receive the thing that you've been manifesting, right? You hear a lot about manifesting. Everyone's been manifesting. And I myself have been manifesting for about 4 years, I think. And the way to get what you want, the way to receive that from Spirit, is to believe. You have to believe without any doubt. And know that what you are asking for or trying to manifest or trying to create for yourself, you are worthy of. Okay. So a lot of feelings also from my audience, I can feel you guys through the screen, is a lot of unworthiness energy is coming up, and that is false. Very matrixy to believe that you are unworthy, because you are so worthy. You are here for a very important reason. And you matter. And I feel like Spirit is like, you got to say this to someone watching. And like I said, I can't see who's watching, but it doesn't matter, because the energy of the people who are watching, I can connect with. And that's a very important message for you guys to hear. So the song that I got for the dream that's going to come true is Backstreet Boys. How does it go? Makes you larger than life. I feel like I need my microphone. I actually bought a microphone and I don't have it at the cottage, because who brings a microphone to the cottage? Not me. Another energy of a song was we're here for a good time, not a long time. So that's a very important message too, that comes through very commonly when I do my mediumship readings, to remind yourself that you're here for a very short time, and going back to that dream that you have, do everything you can to achieve that dream. If you guys follow me for a while, you guys know I'm very focused and I'm very driven. And if I can make things happen and I can create that for myself, you guys can also do that as well for yourself. Okay. I think that was all the song. Oh, one more thing quickly, that is not like life-changing or deep or meaningful. Something about Britney Spears is going to change. So we don't know that maybe Britney might be a little bit controlled by her parents, if you follow that story too. And I'm not like a Hollywood kind of person following celebrities. But I had the song Will.i.am and Britney. Like, I can't say the bad word, but that song told me that that's what's going to come. I feel like she's going to be freed in the near future. So those are kind of the things that are on the energy spectrum of what's coming in for this month and next month. And remember to never stop. Don't stop believing. Like, you guys got to believe that you are worthy of all the amazing things that you can have. You can have anything you want. And if you see someone else who has what you want, you need to be excited for them. Get very excited for them, because they are an example to you of what you can achieve. All right. So thank you guys so much for listening to my show. I have snagged amazing guests for future upcoming shows. I'm going to have people come on. I'm going to read for them live on here. We're just beginning this amazing show. And thank you guys so much for watching it. I love all of you. I can feel all of your energy, and I can't wait for next week. And I guess I'm going to sign off. Say bye from the cottage. Bye from the cottage. Thank you guys so much for watching.